Following several years of delays and changes to the entertainment industry and the last effects of the coronavirus pandemic and other controversies, the 2023 awards season is getting back to normal as the powers that be determine the safest and most responsible way to honor the year's best in film, television, music and more. Back this year are the Golden Globes, which will once again kick off the season with a televised ceremony on Jan. 10. That leads to a packed few months, with ceremonies taking place nearly every weekend from mid-January to mid-March, ending with the Oscars on March 12. Below, ET has your handy calendar that will be continuously updated with all the key dates and details as we learn more about what's to come from the SAG Awards, Grammys, BAFTA Awards and more. Golden Globes win, Tuesday, January 10th where Beverly Hills, California, and broadcast on NBC and Peacock. Nominees. On the film side, The Banshees of Inisherin starring Colin Farrell leads with 8 nominations and is followed by Everything Everywhere All at Once with 6, while Babylon, The Fabelmans and Elvis are all tied with 5 each. The most nominated TV series of the year is Abbott Elementary with 5 total. The ABC sitcom is followed by The Crown, Dahmer, Monster, The Jeffrey Dahmer Story, Only Murders in the Building, Pam and Tommy and The White Lotus, all of which received 4 nods each. See the full list. Winners, to be announced live. What to know, after a year off the air following controversy over the Hollywood Foreign Press Association's membership and nomination process, the Golden Globes have returned to NBC. The revitalized 80th Annual Awards, which has been bumped from its traditional Sunday time slot in favor of football, will be hosted by Jared Carmichael and will bestow the Cecil B. DeMille Award to Eddie Murphy and the Carol Burnett Award to Ryan Murphy. Who will attend 3-hour event at the Beverly Hilton, which traditionally kicks off awards season, remains to be seen. While nominated for his performance in The Whale, Brendan Fraser has already said he will sit this one out after coming forth with a sexual assault allegation against a former president of the HFPA in 2018. Grammy Awards win, Sunday, February 5th where, Las Vegas, Nevada, and broadcast live on CBS and Paramount Plus. Nominations. Among this year's top nominees are Beyoncé with 9, Kendrick Lamar with 8, and Adele and Brandi Carlile with 7, while Mary J. Blige, DJ Khaled, Future, The Dream, Randy Merrill and Harry Styles all followed closely behind with 6 each. Of course, this being the Grammys, no one is ever truly satisfied with the list. See the full list. Winners, to be announced live. What to know, former Daily Show host Trevor Noah is back to MC the annual music event, which continues to drum up its own controversy year after year. Following the 2021 ceremony snubbing of the weekend in all major categories, the Recording Academy amended its nomination process by eliminating the use of anonymous review committees. It also changed the number of categories in which Academy members can vote as a way to evolve with the musical landscape and to ensure that the Grammy Awards rules and guidelines are transparent and equitable. Ahead of the 65th annual ceremony, the Recording Academy announced 5 new award categories as part of the organization's commitment to evolve with the ever-changing musical landscape. The new awards include Songwriter of the Year, Non-Classical, Best Alternative Music Performance, Best Americana Performance, Best Score Soundtrack for Video Games and Other Interactive Media, and Best Spoken Word Poetry Album, all of which will be handed out for the first time in February. BAFTA Awards win, Sunday, February 19th where, Royal Albert Hall, London, and broadcast on TBA. Nominees, to be announced. Winners, to be announced live. What to know, the British Academy is looking to freshen things up when it comes to the 76th BAFTA Awards. The upcoming ceremony will see several changes, including 2 hosts, with one presenting from the auditorium where the awards are handed out, and another in the new BAFTA Backstage Studios, where presenters and winners will be interviewed. Additionally, the event will see a mix of music newcomers and legends performing throughout the night. Another significant change will involve presenting the final 4 categories live for the first time in the show's history. Of course, there's still the chance of seeing members of the royal family, with the Prince and Princess of Wales expected to attend and/or present like they've done in years past. SAG Awards when, Sunday, February 26, where Santa Monica, California, and broadcast on TNT and TBS. Nominees, to be announced. Winners, to be announced live. What to know. The SAG Awards is the only televised ceremony that exclusively honors the actors. Voted on by the members of SAG-AFTRA, awards are handed out in 13 categories, recognizing the best performances in scripted programming released during the past year. Last year, the 28th annual event made history when deaf, non-hearing cast members of CODA and cast members of the non-English language series, Squid Game, were awarded some of the biggest prizes of the film and TV categories, respectively. Independent Spirit Awards when, Saturday, March 4, where Santa Monica, California, and broadcast live on TBA. Nominees. This year's most nominated films are Everything Everywhere All at Once, which garnered 8 total nods and will compete in the Best Feature category against Tar, which followed closely behind with 7 nods. On the TV side, Abbott Elementary, The Bear, Severance and Station 11 all tied with 3 nominations, with the latter 3 all competing in the Best New Scripted Series category. Both Pachinko and Women Talking were recognized with ensemble awards. See the full list. Winners, to be announced live. What to know. Traditionally handed out the Saturday before the Academy Awards, the ceremony has been moved up the calendar starting in 2022 with the intention of placing the Spirit Awards squarely in the corridor leading into Oscar voting. This year's ceremony will take place during the middle of the final voting for the Oscars. The ceremony has also opened up the awards to include both film and TV categories for a second year in a row, while the upcoming 2023 ceremony will hand out gender-neutral acting prizes for the first time in its 38-year history. Academy Awards when, Sunday, March 12, where Hollywood, California, and broadcast live on ABC. Nominees, to be announced. Winners, to be announced live. What to know. After 2 years of delayed ceremonies due to COVID-19 and the Winter Olympics, the Academy Awards are wrapping up awards season much earlier this year, with things hopefully ending on a high note. Last year, Regina Hall, Amy Schumer and Wanda Sykes teamed up to host the 94th Oscars, which was largely notable for an incident involving nominee-turned-winner Will Smith slapping presenter Chris Rock across the face after the comedian made an unwarranted joke about Jada Pinkett Smith. While the fallout was swift and Smith resigned from the Academy, he is still eligible to be nominated again this year for his lead role as a slave named Peter in Emancipation. But until the full list of nominees are revealed, it's unclear how things will pan out for the actor, while everyone still awaits to hear how the upcoming ceremony hosted by Jimmy Kimmel will acknowledge what happened on stage the year prior. Full calendar. November 2022. November 11, Ida Documentary Awards nominations announced. November 13, Critics' Choice Documentary Awards. November 15, Grammy Awards nominations announced. November 19, Governors Awards. November 22, Independent Spirit Awards nominations announced. November 28, Gotham Awards ceremony. December 2022. December 6, Critics' Choice Awards TV nominations announced. Dec. 8, National Board of Review Awards announced. Dec. 10, Ida Documentary Awards. Dec. 12, Producers Guild of America (PGA) documentary nominations announced. Dec. 12, Golden Globes nominations announced. Dec. 14, Critics' Choice Awards film nominations announced. Dec. 15, AARP Movies for Grown-Ups Awards nominations announced. Dec. TBA, Annie Awards nominations announced. January 2023. January 5, Palm Springs International Film Festival. Jan. 8, National Board of Review Awards. Jan. 9. Art Directors Guild nominations announced Jan. 9. American Society of Cinematographers (ASC) nominations announced Jan. 9. Motion Picture Sound Editors (MPSE) nominations announced Jan. 10. Cinema Audio Society (CAS) nominations announced Jan. 10. Golden Globe Awards Jan. 11. Directors Guild of America (DGA) nominations announced Jan. 11. Makeup and Hair Stylists Guild (MUAH) nominations announced Jan. 11. Screen Actors Guild (SAG) nominations announced Jan. 12. Producers Guild of America (PGA) nominations announced Jan. 12. NAACP Image Awards nominations announced Jan. 15. Critics' Choice Awards Jan. 18. USC Scripter Awards nominations announced Jan. 19. British Academy Film (BAFTA) nominations announced Jan. 24. Academy Awards nominations announced Jan. 25. Writers Guild of America (WGA) nominations announced February 2023. February 1. American Cinema Editors (ACE-EDI) nominations announced Feb. 5. Grammy Awards Feb. 8. Santa Barbara International Film Festival Feb. 11. MUAH Awards Feb. 17. AARP Movies for Grown-Ups Awards Feb. 18. DGA Awards Feb. 19. BAFTA Awards Feb. 25. PGA Awards Feb. 25. Annie Awards Feb. 25. NAACP Image Awards Feb. 26. SAG Awards Feb. 26. MPSE Awards March 2023 March 1st, AAFCA Awards March 4, CAS Awards March 4, Independent Spirit Awards March 4, USC Scripter Awards March 5, ACE-EDIs Awards March 5th, ASC Awards March 5, WGA Awards March 9, Casting Society Awards, Artios Awards, March 12th, Academy Awards May 2023 May 2nd, Tony Awards nominations announced June 2023 June 11, Tony Awards July 2023 July 12, Emmy Awards nominations announced September 2023 Sep. TBA, Creative Arts Awards Sep. TB